Hey everyone, this is Randy from BibleBuyingGuide.com. In the previous video, I did a quick review of the New King James large print Thinline McLaren series. And in this video, I want to compare it to a few other Bibles that are similar. So let's get these out of the way and bring them back in one at a time. So this is a large print Thinline in paragraph with blue letter. And that's the gist of it. You're caught up. So let's take a look. It is actually a version of the large print Thinline. And mine is the Premier Collection. And I'll show you what I mean in just a minute. The Thinline is thinner. The footprint is the same. Here's how they compare. And then, of course, the leather cover is going to be different. The paper is going to be different. The difference in the text is the large print Thinline is red highlights with black letter, and then the large print Thinline McLaren, exact same layout but with blue highlights. So here we are on page 394 and 395 in both editions, and so you can see that they are the exact same layout, and then blue letter versus black letter. So here's how they compare. Let's see. It's hard to compare the same page on two different editions. But other than that, they are the same. They have the same concordance, the same maps. Everything else about them is the same. Between the two, it's just a matter of, do you want black letter edition with red highlights or blue letter edition with blue highlights. Next is the original McLaren. And for this one, I am comparing genuine leather to genuine leather. The original McLaren has the same footprint, but it is a lot thicker, noticeably thicker. So I see why they call this one a Thinline. Pagination is different. The original McLaren is a verse by verse, but it does have the exact same blue highlights. And it's also a larger print. The original McLaren is also a black letter edition. So here's the same book in both. And you can see that it is a different layout, verse by verse versus paragraph. Then there's the font size comparison. Slightly larger font in the original McLaren. The original McLaren also has more references. So if references are your goal, then you want the original. The paper looks the same, but it's a little rougher. Slightly rougher. And it's easier to grab and turn, in my opinion. And then the same maps, but a couple of pages for notes and then no other tools. And then finally, the Bible that the large print Thinline is based on is the Quintel from Skyler. Now I have it in calfskin with paste down liner. This is not available anymore, but this is the only one I have, so that's the only way I can show it to you. The footprint is similar, but the Skyler is thicker. Skyler has 28 GSM paper. Now, it's not really a fair comparison as far as quality because the Skyler is in a different price range. It has a more premium paper, and it is printed in the Netherlands by Royal Youngblood, while the Thomas Nelson is printed in China. So here's how they compare. Both have paragraph setting. A little bit larger font in the Skyler. Fewer words per line. It also has more references and it has more footnotes. And the footnotes are separate from each other, while the Thomas Nelson are combined in the same area. And then in the back we've got more maps with a map index and a larger concordance. It's a small print, but it does have a lot in it. And this is a red letter edition. So here's how the red and blue compare. So that is a quick look at how the Thomas Nelson large print thin line McLaren series compares to a few other editions. Overall, I think this is a very good Bible. It's well made, it's well designed. I love the blue. I love the paper, especially the look and feel. So if you're looking for a good quality paragraph double column New King James, this is a good choice. So Thomas Nelson did supply us in exchange for an honest review. I'll place links in the notes so you can make a purchase if you're interested. Also, links to BibleBuyingGuide.com so that you can see more information. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.